it is Boston's GFX here, and today I'm going to how to make a neon colored text just like this. So it is really simple. You don't need to download anything except if you want this font. This font is called Urban Jungle. I will throw a link in the description. I really like this font. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, what you're going to want to do is create a new layer, and I just did the size of my desktop screen so I could use it as a desktop. So, first thing you're going to do, you're going to come down here to your swatch and put it as color 111111. And it's going to be a really dark gray. Then you're either going to do Command Delete, or my bad, and you either do Option Delete, Command Delete, or Alt Delete, or whatever it is. On Mac it's Option Delete. It's gonna be something like that, or just use the Paint Bucket tool. Alright, so now what you're gonna want to do is take your text tool and set it on white, which if you can't get white, it's FFFFFF. Alright, and then I'm going to type my text, Boston's GFX, and then I'm going to just center it real quickly. Alright, so first things first is you're going to duplicate that layer and hide the layer you just duplicated. Alright, so now on the very first layer, go to Layer Styles and put on a gradient layer. You're going to want to put the opacity on 50%, I believe. Whoop, nope, don't want to back out of that. And then you're going to go to gradient and choose a gradient with 4 different colors. You're going to want to do a red, a yellowish bronze, a green, and a blue. So once you have that, then you set the angle to 0. So you have this right here. Then what you're going to do is you're going to right click on it and rasterize type. So now what you want to do is you want to go to Filter, Blur, and Gaussian Blur, and set the Gaussian Blur to 4.0 or 4 pixels. Then hit OK. Now what you want to do is you want to unhide that layer you duplicated earlier, rasterize that as well. Then go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, but this time set it as 1 pixel or 1.0 and hit OK. Now what you're going to want to do is click on that, and right when you click on it, you're going to get this layer styles right here. On this advanced settings, you're going to want to lower the fill opacity all the way down to 0. Now we're going to go to outer glow and check that. First off, put the blend mode on color dodge, put the opacity to 60%, change the color all the way to white, which is FFFFFF, and put the size at 18. And if your text isn't all the way white, like mine isn't, you're going to want to add a color overlay and change that all the way to white as well. And then what you can also do is lower the opacity of that to about 70%. Now what you're going to want to do is, well, before you do that, you're going to should have something that looks like this. It's kind of blurry, it's kind of not really like popping right now, so this should fix it. You're going to add a group and rename that group over and drag the text layer copy into that and set the group to color dodge, and it should like glow more. So that is pretty much it. You can see that it's kind of glowing. You can see the colors, and you can, yeah, pretty much it's glowing. It's kind of like neon-y. So yeah, I used on mine. I did the glowing text, and I used the brush and did this background. Added some brushes right here, and yeah. So that's pretty much it. Kind of glowing and looks colorful and stuff. So, thanks guys for watching. This has been a really simple tutorial. I have a couple of stuff planned. Um, well, ideas. If you guys have any suggestions or anything, leave them in the comments. Leave them in a comment below, and I will try my best to make a tutorial on them. So yeah, guys, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and this is Boston GFX signing out.